Hi, my name is Sarah, and I'm currently a sophomore. I'm majoring in economics and statistics and minoring in business. I'm also pursuing a data science certificate, and by the end of next semester, I will be three-fourths done with that. I will have taken Stat 107, Stat 207, and Stat 385. And I am applying for this position because I believe I have a lot of the qualities it takes to be a successful CA in Stat 107. So, as I mentioned in my application, I do have that brief experience being a CA for CS 124. I demonstrated my course knowledge by earning an A+ in the course and in general, just completing all the assignments, doing all the extra credit. And by doing all the extra credit, I did the micro projects. So I was able to help out students in Discord regarding the micro projects. And then anytime I noticed students were having any trouble in labs, I wasn't afraid to speak up and just ask what they were struggling with and help out if possible. Oh, and then another crucial role, I believe, to be a CA for Stat 107 is just being passionate about the content. And that is something I believe I align with. I have been working with the content since high school, since I first took my Intro to AI class in Python and AP Stats. I've been working with the content since then, and I just love what I do. So I would definitely be able to apply that in the position. And so today I chose to demonstrate how I would explain to a student how to isolate 10 freshman level courses from the courses data set. And I'll be doing that here in VS Code. And to start, I just want to say that if I had the student with me here in person, I would make sure that I figure out what the student is struggling with specifically. Is it the syntax? Is it the conditional statements? Is it the sampling part, or is it just everything in general? And if it's everything in general, that is totally okay. I would take the student step by step and make sure that in between steps, I would make sure that the student is still following. So first we want to import pandas, the pandas library. So here we do that, pandas as PD. And then we also want to get our CSV file into data frame format. So we want to read our CSV file into a data frame. And just to make sure we know what data frame we're working with, I'm going to call the data frame courses. And we do that by using pandas read CSV function. And then the link or the CSV file I'm using here is directly from the Discovery website. And then here I'm just going to print the courses so we can take a look at what that looks like. And this will just take a few seconds. So if we just look at our data frame here, we can see a bunch of courses. There's 69,000 approximately. And let's take, for example, Stat 410 we have right here. This class was offered in the summer in 2010. It was a lecture. There were 31 students, and the professor was Professor Stepanov. Okay, so now that we know what our courses data frame looks like, we want to focus on isolating 10 freshman courses. So to do that, we do want to create a new data frame, which we will name freshman courses. And we want to get those freshman courses from our courses data frame, our original data frame here. So we do want to use our brackets here just to let Python know that that's where we're going to be grabbing our information from. And then we do want to use two conditional statements, and we want to make sure that we use an and so that we are making sure that Python knows to grab courses that match both of our statements. So at U of I, course is a freshman level course if the course number, which is this column here, is between 100 and 199 inclusive. So we want a first conditional statement to grab all those classes that are greater than or equal to 100, and our second conditional statement to grab all the courses that are less than or equal to 199. So again, we want to let Python know that we are grabbing it from the courses data frame, and to let it know that we want it specifically from the number column from the data frame here, we want to use the number column here. So we do courses.number, and we want it to grab all the courses that are greater than or equal to 100. So it's going to go into our courses data frame here, look at all the course numbers and grab all the courses that are greater than or equal to 100. And then to make sure that we don't get any upper level courses, we want to make sure that we cap it at 199. So we're going to go ahead and again use our courses data frame. access the number column and make sure that it's only grabbing courses where the course number is less than or equal to 199. And then here, I'm just gonna print that to see what that looks like. So here, as you can see, it's grabbing a bunch of different freshman level courses. And so we can see that the size decreased from 69,000 to 20,000. And then, so we were actually asked to only grab 10 freshman level courses. So to do that, we want to use the sample function. And then in the parentheses, we want to put 10 since we were asked to grab 10 freshman level courses. And then I'm going to run that again. And then we know that this is a random sample because each time we run this code, you can see that 10 different courses are selected. So we can just take a quick look now. I'm going to run the code again. And then you can see that 10 different courses come up. And yeah, that is how, and again, I would ask the student if there's anything else I could clarify or if I need to repeat anything. And so yeah, that's how I would teach a student how to go through isolating 10 freshman level courses from the courses data frame. And I wanted to thank you for your consideration, and I hope you have a great summer.